What if they don't laugh at my joke? What if they judge me? Trying to control other people's behaviors and reactions will never bring you peace. How will you feel in the end of your life knowing you spent all of your time meeting their expectations instead of your dreams? Hi dear, my name is Lata and I welcome you on my channel, a safe space for all the beautiful souls to be understood. In today's video, I will uncover for you why are you afraid of judgment and how to set free from that fear, leading your brightest, happiest, carefree life. So, if you are afraid of other people's opinions and judgments, don't rush to blame yourself for being weird, because this fear is absolutely natural. It has always been an innate need of every being to belong to a society in order to stay safe, survive, procreate. To be alone absolutely meant to die. Our brain's goal is never to stand out, but to keep us warm and safe. And even now, we depend on others a lot, so meeting their expectations is a logical desire. But still, when we realize that the situation is safe and we will not be kicked out for a bad joke or an awkward mistake, we still hold ourselves back just because what if? And honestly, I think that first thing to do here is build strong self-image and identity. When you don't have your own clear opinion and vision of your life, other people's opinions will impact you so much. Instead, when you're self-aware, knowing your strengths and weaknesses, purpose and intentions, not a single judgment will hurt you. You will either ignore all the criticism or perceive it as a constructive one, finding use in it instead of being offended. Become your own support and stop judging yourself first. If you are afraid of being judged for something, that means you judge yourself for that thing. You are insecure about it. If you love your body, feel confident in dancing, will you ever think that somebody is gonna judge you? No, because you are okay with that thing and other people's opinions don't bother you. Otherwise, you have an insecurity and are afraid that people will notice it and confirm it's true. Replace self-judgment with self-compassion and learn to protect yourself from it instead of being influenced by it negatively. Because honey, there are gonna be a lot of people out there judging you and you wanna help them? I don't think so. The next step is to differentiate what is in and out of your control zone. Here are some main factors, and as you see, other people's emotions, thoughts, opinions, reactions are outside of your control zone and have nothing to do with you, so you better spend no time trying to manage them. People's judgments and behaviors are based only on the projections of their past experience to the present moment. If your mother is shouting at you after a bad work day, she's projecting negative emotions from that experience because she still didn't get over them. Another example is somebody judging your music taste not because it is bad, but because these songs trigger negative emotions and memories in that person, which is again projection from the past. Let them be wrong about you, because no matter how they view you, they still never get a genuine picture of you, because only you can. Stop dwelling on why did somebody treat you or perceive you somehow, because it's all about their life experience and you will never know for sure. Let us also pay attention to what is actually in our control zone, which is our perception, mindset, behavior. So when it comes to your control zone, you gotta take that accountability mindset and bring in whatever change you want to see. But when you're dealing with things you cannot control, it's all about changing your perception of them. So you do not change the mere fact, but operate with it in your reality. It is up to you to decide to what extent all the events matter to you and influence you. By simply choosing your thoughts and reactions, you build your reality instead of giving in to triggers. Easier said than done, I know. And I'm not saying it is easy because a lot of discipline and mindfulness is required. I am simply saying that only you can do it. So now that we've realized that other people's opinions and behaviors are not our responsibility, we need to let them go. What if they don't laugh at my joke? What if they judge me? It's like you struggle to take action because you're trying to control their reaction. You will not be able to act however until you let people do the same. Release all the expectations from them. Trying to control other people's behaviors and reactions will never bring you peace. Allow them to be however they are so that you do not feel obliged to behave in a certain way as well. People owe you nothing and they don't have to act like you want them to, as well as you don't have to meet anyone's expectations about you. Of course, we still consider not crossing personal boundaries, so apart from that, just behave however you want to and let people react however they want to. Don't spend a spare second overthinking about it. Building expectations from something or someone may leave you feeling disappointed. For example, imagine the situation. Your parents come home and say you, "Hey honey, we brought you an ice cream." And you're like, "Oh, thank you so much," being so happy and grateful because you didn't even expect that little surprise. Another day, they say, "Honey, in a month, we are going to give you a present." And you spend that month daily thinking about what this present could be: new phone, trip, bag. You raise your expectations higher and higher daily. And in a month, it is just an ice cream. Now, be honest and answer yourself, in which situation are you going to feel better? With no or too much expectations? Having low expectations leaves you hopeless, while having high ones will leave you upset later. So I suggest you to stay mindful about control zones and choosing intentions over expectations, letting go of the latter. When joining a new company, you do not just sit there speechless, looking for signs of arrogance and judgment in their eyes. You create an intentions to build connections with these people and get to know them. When working on a new YouTube video, you don't expect it to get a million views. You intend to create a quality content for your audience and enjoy the process. This way, you shift your focus to what's in your control. No matter how people view you, you are fully immersed in how you want your life to be and what can you do to make it so. You seek no more approval from them because, frankly, the only approval you need to act and build your life is yours. In conclusion, I'd like to say that being authentic and acting on your true nature, which is love instead of fear, is an ultimate way to build your dream life as well as create right environment. So people who are meant to come will come, ones who must go will go. Right people will always be there for you in any episode of your life and accept you just the way you are. As long as you keep being honest with yourself and genuinely moving in a direction that feels right for you, everything that is meant for you will align. And no matter what you do or who you are, there will always be people who appreciate it and those who don't. Criticism comes with creating anything for the public and is not a reason to not do it. How will you feel in the end of your life knowing you spent all of your time meeting their expectations instead of your dreams? Successful and happy people are being judged as well, but the difference is they are successful and happy. It is a common problem to get bothered and held back by these things, but I suggest you to be brave at the moments like this and ask yourself, will it really matter for me in the end? And what will really matter in the end? I hope this video was useful for you. If so, then like and share it, please leave a comment and subscribe to not miss new videos. I love you guys so much. Bye!